Internet icon. This week was awesome. We had the judges challenge. One continuous shot with no edit points. Da 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 da.
It's epic. What's epic? That song.
What's up, everyone?
Hi.
This week on Internet Icon, we had the
Judges Challenge.
yes, which we drew out the continuous take. One shot, no edit points. First off, thanks so much for all the sympathy that we got. I know a lot of you guys were saying, man, that's a hard challenge, but we believe in you. Or,
Wow, you guys are screwed. Good luck with that, and probably gonna get kicked off. But we felt the same exact way, so we don't blame you.
of course, we ended up getting first. So this challenge was probably the hardest challenge that we've gotten in terms of how to concept it and what we were going to do to execute. When we were thinking of all the ideas, we ended up settling on this rotating shot, but it hinged on finding the right room and the right space to do it. So that morning we got there, we were running around and trying to find that room. And the right room ended up being Lana's room. So we ended up setting up all the scenes and then choreographing it from there.
Right when we were, working on the concept, we were kind of really getting in the flow of things. They called us to the main room, which is quite a walk from my room. At first we were super worried because we actually thought someone got hurt or something had happened to somebody on the, on the set, because everyone was so serious. They were like, "You guys gotta go in here." But then as the thing went on, we were like, they're screwing with us, aren't they?
Yeah.
This isn't real.
Fortunately for us, it came on a challenge where we didn't have editing to do, so we just needed to make sure that we could find, enough time to actually do the shoot. Big thank you to Lana McKissick and Chris Rydell for, taking time and being in our video.
Yes.
That was one thing as we were planning. We really wanted to work with them in the video because we've just gotten so close to them throughout this competition. The actors are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Amazing, top notch, but we definitely there's something about this video we really wanted to be much more personal.
In terms of the props, I think we probably use like 60 props. I don't know. We did a count in front of the camera. I don't know if they're gonna ever show it, but we counted probably like 40 something, 50 props. So each of the things, like the stars on the wall, the picture frame on the table, all that stuff was a prop from the prop room.
In terms of behind the scenes, a lot of you guys were commenting and saying, man, it must have been crazy behind there. I think they just ran behind the camera, etc., etc. Well, that's one thing we wish we could show you. The crew actually asked if they could shoot us while we were shooting the video, but we said no because we were so cramped in there, and it was chaotic. Chris was running around like crazy as well. He was at the beginning and at the end, but in between that, he was helping us set up the set. Basically, I'm behind the camera twisting it, and I'm just yelling it the entire time.
Josh, get out of the frame now. Chris, you can change your set. Okay, Lana, go. Change your jacket. Okay, cafe scene. Alright, you guys are watching the movie now. Go, 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 go. Breaking up, yelling, out the door, back in the door. Okay, cafe, set.
Thank you so much for all the love on this video. We're really proud of it, and if you like the song, be sure to get it on iTunes.
The description below. Unfortunately, this week Dayside had to go home, and with 4 guys in their group, the size of the group just completely changes.
I know they've been getting a lot of hate, but they're good guys, so be sure to go check out their channel here. The next challenge is the set challenge.
And we got the morgue. I think we were the last one to choose again.
We were! What's up with that?
What's up with that?
How come we
Judges
chose
and
last
Chester C.
twice? If you had to shoot something in a morgue, what kind of video would you shoot?
Comment below and let us know.
Thanks again, and we will see you next week.